Congratulations on making the roster.
You. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
I mean, how have these last few years been for you, just generally? It's got to be kind of a weird existence to be on and off the practice squad.
It's definitely been a roller coaster. And I say a roller coaster because I've had so many ups and downs, so many trials and tribulations. I've been hurt, been on the practice squad, elevated off practice squad. But just like I mentioned before, I'm just taking this year as a new opportunity to come out and show that Keith Kirkwood was able to display some good things this year to help this team go as far as we possibly can.
So, just getting to cut down day, did you feel confident going in that you had done enough to make the 53?
I mean, I think that's everybody's goal is to make the 53-man roster, but you never know what happens in this NFL, in this business. I definitely felt like I displayed a lot this camp to give me that opportunity or just to have the coaches have some more of a good standpoint on who was going to make that 53-man roster. But at the same time, like I said, you just never know. So if it was me starting on practice squad, starting on the 53, whatever it is, I was going to fulfill my role to the best of my ability because I see something brewing here, and I know we're going to go pretty far.
Was there a point this camp specifically that kind of started to gel where you kind of felt like, was it those early morning lifting sessions or was it somewhere in camp where it just felt like, okay, this group is really kind of coming together?
Yeah, I think not just camp. It started way back in OTAs. The very first day when I walked in this building, I had a mindset of trying to be the first in the building. And when I would come here, my expectation is, okay, I'm going to bump into the quarterback. And that's basically what happened every day. And I was able to build that trust from Derek Carr. And that relationship just has built and grown. And he trusts me as one of the guys on this team that if he can count on me, or if one guy messes up, he can always count on me. And that's what I love, that I was able to fulfill that back in OTAs and just this whole team overall. The way we competed in OTAs, I don't think there's another team in the NFL that has had this level of competition that's brewing right here in New Orleans Saints. So I'm just super excited for what's going to happen this season.
I mean, you've worked with multiple quarterbacks. Is that trust that you talk about, it's kind of something that gets said a lot, but is it kind of a tangible thing? Like when you're out there, you can tell that he trusts you in certain situations?
Yeah, and I think that's what you want out of any quarterback or any receiver, tight end, or running back, quarterback you're playing for. You want to build that trust because if there's no trust out there, there's no point of you being out there with that quarterback. Because at the end of the day, if you're not that number one or number two read, well, he's counting on you that you're that third, fourth guy that's going to be in the right spot at the right time so that, things don't mess up in the progression of the quarterback and we have a still successful offense. So that's the goal at the end of the day, is to build that trust from the quarterback so that he has the right guys out there. So if there was ever a mess up or a screw up, he knows he can count on those other guys to step up and fulfill that role.
Gotcha. I can't recall if we've asked you yet, but that touchdown, it feels like a month ago at this point, because it kind of was a month ago at this point. But how cool was that moment just to catch that touchdown?
Yeah, it was definitely one of the best feelings that I can recall, because even though that touchdown doesn't actually count in the stat books, that was my first touchdown since 2018 as a rookie being on this team. So, and not only that, it's just a beautiful feeling, like I said, building that trust with Derek Carr, and then that first read's not open, and I'm in the right spot at the right time, and the ball comes to me, and it was just such a beautiful feeling to have Derek Carr throw his first touchdown in the Superdome. To me, it was just so surreal.
Well, I appreciate it, man. Congrats again.
Thank you.